Hey y'all, I am back. I'm talking about this 9 to 5 job that I hate. So, I talked about my lights being off during a storm. And so I couldn't work on last Friday. And so I logged in today to do my job. And I get all these emails from my advisors telling me that they can understand why they didn't get this done and this wasn't getting done. And I'm like, y'all, I didn't have electricity. I didn't have electricity. And then at one point, my electricity did come back on, but my internet was off, so I can't work. And you think that I didn't tell them that because that was none of their business. But do you think they gave a care? No, they did not. They did not. They did not care. So, yeah, I worked yesterday, Sunday, so I can at least catch up a little bit. But nobody didn't have no empathy. I thought that my supervisor would have at least told them that, well, Shar is having some electrical problems. She got hit by, the storm, and I pray for those who, made it through. But I was like, I'm just like, just counting my days, y'all. And again, this is here to encourage you, to let you know that you do not have to take the abuse. Like I said, whether it's working from home, whether it's going to a job, no matter what it is, whether you're in a relationship that you don't love anymore, give them the deuces. Let them know you're out. You ain't got to tell them. Just plan your escape in the background and do what you need to do, because life is too short. The death of my mom really had me thinking and really reevaluating my life and what I need to be experiencing and loving and enjoying. Everything else in my life is good. Like I said, I'm losing weight. I got diagnosed with diabetes early this year. I lost weight. Been going to not swim class, but water aerobics. I'm in love. My kids are thriving. But my job, if I had the chance, you know what I hate? I hate that they can treat you any kind of way. But if you try to come back and tell them that, that give them the middle finger and tell them how you really feel, oh, you're being insubordinate and we got to write you up. And I'm like, well, you can talk to me and act any kind of way to me. And then one of my coworkers is like, yeah, Sean, you need to make sure you do your numbers right because your supervisor's gonna be like, what the hell is this? I'm like I said, oh, she got us one time. I ain't gonna be sitting there taking that abuse. But again, I'm planning my escape. I am. And like I said, I ain't giving no damn notice, because they don't give no notices when they trying to let your ass go. When they want you to go, they come knock you on the shoulder, be like, can we see you for a minute? But they want you to help them prepare for the next person to come. Like I tell you, that girl got fired on Friday. They already got somebody on Monday. Already got somebody on Monday to fill her spot. That's what they're going to do with me when I leave, because I am leaving. I am. I'm not the type of person. See, let me tell you about something. Us who are in our 50s, this new thing about talking about our personal stuff, not personal, but this particular vulnerable side is new to us, but we have to get it out because so many of us are dying because we're holding on to so much stress. And we ain't used to telling nobody our business. Our parents told us, don't be telling nobody your business. You keep your business in the house. Don't be telling nobody your business. Well, I'm in my house. I can tell my business. But that's what we're not used to. So I didn't really see too many people out there in their 50s talking about this, whether they're in a relationship that they don't want to be in. I've had my share of those. I made some decisions in my life that I'm not too happy about, and maybe one day I'll share them. But I just wanted just to talk about this particular job, which was one of the worst decisions that I made. My stomach is in knots. And I'm feeling good too. I'm looking good. My numbers were reversed. I'm not diabetic anymore. Um, my father's not here anymore. So I don't have to really please nobody but the Heavenly Father. Now, I'm not out here trying to be all willy-nilly and just be whatever. But at the same time, I deserve respect. And you do too. My affirmation card today, that I have the power to encourage those who are around me. And I know that I can feel you guys' spirits and hearts and souls and aspirations all around me. So I'm pushing you to your purpose. I'm letting you know that you can do it. You have everything in you. Do you know we were already born with everything that we needed in us, whether it's talent, gifts, smarts, whatever it is, you already have it in you. You already do. You just got to get out of your own way. Now, it ain't meant for everybody to be a boss. But you who listening to me right now, you're meant to be a boss, baby. You meant to be a boss. Now, it might not be meant for me to be a boss, but it ain't meant for me to be there and at that place. I'm pointing over there because that's where my office is. They did not care that my house was, lights were out. Thank God no trees didn't disturb that. But they didn't care. They didn't care. And so if you're in a relationship, if you're in a job where you have your supervisor or the workload is way too heavy on you, we only have one life, y'all. Make the change. Make it now. Again, don't be no fool. Go out there and jump and don't have nobody. Again, I have a man now. I got a plan, but I have a man, but we don't share the house. We don't live together. So he has his responsibilities and I have mine, and I don't expect him to jump in here and help me. That's one thing I got to also encourage you women out there, you young girls. You know, my generation, we were always taught to get married young, get your high school, graduate school, have kids early. And I did that. And I'm not married, so you know where that went, but my kids are good. But we were groomed to depend on other people, especially our husband. My mother wasn't married, but for some reason, subconsciously, I thought that it was okay to be married early, and I was married to a minister. So I thought that was my gift. I thought that was my calling, to be his support, and he support me. But y'all, I wasn't happy. I was not happy because I wasn't able to act like I'm doing now. Great guy, love him, would do anything for him, but we are better friends than lovers. So I said that to say, make sure that when you are out there, make sure that you're able to depend on your own gifts. Support yourself first. Don't depend on no man. I'm not saying that they don't want to help you, but don't depend on them. Get your own coins. Get your own purpose, get your own plans, and work that. I look at myself in the mirror every day. I say, B, you better do that. You have to do that. You got to do it. Because a man will come and go, but guess who's still there? You. And you don't want to fall apart just because he's gone. It's not fair to you. So please make sure that you have something for yourself. Even if you're in a marriage, make sure you have something set aside, sis, for yourself. So that if it does fall apart, you won't fall apart. So, yeah. That went another way. But I'm learning. I'm learning. So, to be vulnerable, to share my story, a little bit of it, and to just take this into another realm, just letting you know that it's going to be okay. It ain't always okay. Because I'm still trying to learn this new normal of grief. Of losing my mama, the lady who gave me life. That's a whole nother video. If you want me to talk about that, mention it down below. Because, man, that is a mother for you. But we're making it. Some days ain't always great days. And like I said, being on this job has let me realize that you need to live your best life, the second half of your life, instead of trying to, shuck and jive for people who don't respect you. They don't respect you. They don't respect you. And I deserve respect. And so do you. All right? So don't let nobody disrespect you. Please don't. Or cuss them out if you need to. People are like, but don't worry, sis, pray about it. I'm done praying. I really am. I think my path, the path of my life has already been laid out. God is like, stop talking to me and go ahead and live it. It's all you. I asked you to pray. I answered your prayer a long time ago. And go. Stop being scared. And that's what I'm working on. Facing my fears. Because not too many people can get on stage like I can. So there's something about me that's fearless. And I'm ready to walk in it, baby. All right, I'm your thespian auntie. I love you, nieces and nephews. All right, y'all come back for more. They got a nerve. Want me to log on a stormy day. They full of... All right, bye, y'all. How do you cut this thing off? Wait,